Oh, I did that on the way. I was not mocking the truth.
Good morning. Welcome to CSL Delaware.
Good morning.
YouTube and Facebook and all y'all good people. I am Sharon Biscay. I'm the music director. Happy to welcome you to our service with some music with my good friends, the Spirit Band. And we're going to start with an original tune. You might know it. If you know it, feel free to sing along. In fact, I encourage you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did we come here to be authentic you, authentic me? Oh, did we come here to be authentic you, authentic me? We're weaving our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. Weaving our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. Light of my light, sometimes I sleep, unconscious thought in the driver's seat. And every time our secret light is there under stress and strife. Oh, where we know the sun is rising, there's my lucky floor. Sweet thoughts surprise me. Oh, the sun is rising, there's my lucky floor. Sweet vibes are burning true. Let's focus on the dream and let the God light through. Oh, we can come here to be authentic you, authentic me. Oh, we can come here to be authentic you, authentic me. Weaving our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. Weaving our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. And now our world is brighter still. Conscious creation, our world is God's will. And all this time, our sacred light knows us as precious in His sight. Oh, we come here to be authentic you, authentic me. Everybody. Oh, we come here to be authentic you, authentic me. We're leading our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. Leading our world, feeling our way to the good life that we claim today. I would like to welcome our welcomer. I'd like to welcome everybody who's singing Sanctuary with us today. Check one, check one. Check one. Got a connection sheet here. It is also here. It will not show up anymore. Okay. These two goes. Yeah.
Oh, am I not? Oh, we're doing welcome.
Sanctuary. Am I too early? So sorry, dears.
No, that's okay. I'll never do early.
Sanctuary. Do you have the lyrics to post, or is that not happening today? Is that there? Okay, great. Thank you so much. All right, everybody stand if you wish. I like that. Stand and take these words in. Sing along with us. Love prepared me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Love prepared me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Love prepared me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Back to with thanksgiving. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. I would like to invite the lovely Candace.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is this on? Yes. To the Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware today, our friends, our members, our visitors, our loved ones, our family, and all of you on YouTube who are joining us today. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Yay! Happy Mother's Day. Yes, for all of us who are mothers, and I'll go beyond that because all of us are mothers. We all carry that aspect within our being. We are divine feminine, we are divine masculine, and today we are celebrating the divine feminine. And I just have to share that I had such delight thinking of my mother and the joy, the beauty, the grace, the silliness, the playfulness that she was. And every time I think of her, I just laugh. So I feel blessed by that. And I give thanks, Mom, thanks. So I invite you, as we're just taking a moment to think about mothers and the divine feminine, to reflect on your own mothers today, which of course you are doing anyway. But and think about what quality or qualities particularly you appreciate about what they gifted you with. And I've had fun with that, and I hope you do too. Knowing that as well, that sometimes it can be challenging. Mother and children's relationships can be very challenging. And that's why I love the idea of having a larger perspective, that it is a quality, it is an essence. And we find it, and we see it, and we experience it, and we are offered it with everybody that we meet, a potential for everybody that we meet. So that wholeness and that joy and that laughter and that fun that we're looking for in that divine relationship is readily available in divine right relationship with many, 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 many people that we meet. So I just take blessings from that truth and that reality, and invite everybody to take that in as well. So here we are, and just acknowledging that Reverend Kathleen and Dan Johnson are celebrating time off, and celebrating Kathleen's birthday, and celebrating Mother's Day, and celebrating the joy of their union in Portugal and France. So that's why I'm up here as a welcome today. Yeah, so a joy for me, but a bigger joy for them perhaps, to be experience that peace and that adventure today. So we're sending love to them as we congregate here in love with each other. And so grateful that you're here today. So I'm going to invite us to close our eyes if you choose, each one. I'm going to keep mine open. And take a deep breath in again, as we did just with Eugene in the meditation. The prayer is a type of meditation. So softening the belly in an action of receptivity of the divine grace that we invoke right here and right now. So giving thanks as I open my heart with absolute, complete, and fullness of joy, of peace, of harmony, and delight. Knowing that truth, that there is only one life, and that life is the life of God. And that life is whole, that life is perfect. That life is love, unconditional. That life is the givingness, the opportunity, the creativity, the beauty, the grace. Knowing that all of creation is the creation of God. So we are a unified field of that wholeness, and acknowledging at this moment as well that in relation to Mother's Day, which we just acknowledged, that the earth that we live on is our home, and it is our mother. And that givingness of God is that demonstration of Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is that demonstration of the divine presence of God and its givingness of love, unconditional, for support, for sustenance, for supply, for creativity, for beauty, for divine relationship, for wholeness, and for infinite opportunity. And knowing that we are graced by that there is no separation in whatever we call things, for it is all one within this unified field, all aspects of that divine grace that we are infused with, we are enlivened by, we are enlightened by every moment with every single breath. And knowing that in the fact that there is no separation, all are equally gifted by this truth. All are filled by this delight. And all of life is a demonstration of this beauty and this grace and this wholeness of God. And I give my thanks for that. And I invite us all to celebrate that today amongst each other, with each other, as each other, for all our pets and our gardens and all that is growing as that demonstration of beauty and sustenance that provides us with housing and provides us with food and comfort and shelter and peace and joy and right relationship. And take that in as acknowledgement, appreciation, and ownership, embodiment of that truth as we expand into greater expressions of ourselves as divine presence. And so giving thanks for Eugene Holden today, who is our speaker, knowing that we are blessed by the word that he has surrendered to today and have been infused with. We give thanks for our beautiful spirit band and leadership of Sharon Bousquet, and give thanks in absentia to Reverend Kathleen and Dan for the leadership that they are in this community. So with a heart full open, let's raise our arms and raise our voices in a radical yes!
Yes!
And so it is. Amen. Yes, thank you. And Jenny will grace us now.
Jenny, sweet Jenny.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And bye, singing. I just realized they don't have my little podium, but I kind of like it out front here. I'm going to make it, this is my new thing. Oh, stand, oh, right, thank you. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, better stand in front. You just hear my voice from young. So, thank you, Barbara Conway, for hosting our YouTube today. Thank you, Barbara. And please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service. And now, let us affirm together the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware Intention Statement. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in New Thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. Yay! And we are excited to announce that registration for Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life is still open. And Mary Kegelman is facilitating. And it starts this Tuesday, May 13th, and runs for 5 Tuesdays from 6:30 to 9 on Zoom. And if people want to still sign up, they should contact Mary. Raise your hand. Yeah, Mary. And then the registration fee is $45 and the tuition is $125. And a number of free copies of the student guide are left. And see Mary after service if you would like to sign up today. Thank you, Mary. Do you want to say anything quick about it, or are you good? You're complete. Just sign up. That's it. And for details on CSL Delaware activities, please visit the website or e-newsletter. And now back to our beautiful Sharon Bousquet and the Spirit Band.
Right. I just feel like I got taller since sound check.
It's a miracle.
I think the mic stand is sinking. This is a song I wrote a few years back. Really fun to do with this band. Everybody stand for our first congregational. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. What does Spirit inspire us? What to do justice with love and kindness in our hearts as we walk. We're humble in our talk, hand in hand, we can make it better. Yes, we can. Again. What does Spirit inspire us? But to do justice with love and kindness in our hearts as we walk. We're humble in our talk, hand in hand, we can make it better. Yes, we can. We are a movement for wholeness, for a world that works for every single one. And all are welcome. What does Spirit inspire us? But to do justice with love and kindness in our hearts as we walk. We're humble in our talk, hand in hand, we can make it better. Yes, we can. in the world, all are welcome. The Spirit inspiring us to do justice with love and kindness in our hearts as we walk. We're humble in our talk and in prayer. We can make it better. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Spirit song leading to the reading and affirmations by
Our own spirit band member, Mr. Mark.
Mark.
Mr. Mark.
The fun to coach. The voice of Mark.
Good morning. The theme for 2025 is Rising Higher, Growing Deeper. The theme for May is Raise Your Voice. Today's topic, Boundary Keepers, Nurturing Our Connections. Henry Cloud and John Townsend wrote, boundaries define us. They define what is me and what is not me. A boundary shows where I end and someone else begins, leading to a sense of ownership. Let us affirm together. I set healthy boundaries with love and respect, fostering strong and supportive relationships. And now, please welcome our own, and we can say our own, Eugene Holden.
I kidnapped him, sorry.
Oh, that's kind of hot. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So this is my microphone check, so we can take that down just a tad, if you don't mind, Megan. So did you hear the one about this guy who had been in the bar drinking all night long, and 6 o'clock in the morning comes, and he stumbles out of the bar, and he sees people across the street dressed in white walking towards the lake. And he stumbles across, where are you guys going? Hi, how you doing? Where were you guys going? He said, well, we're going to get baptized. I want to go. So now it's his turn. And they put him in the water, and they take him down, they bring him back up, and they go, have you found Jesus yet? He goes, no, I haven't found him yet. And they take him down again, he brings, have you found Jesus? They go, no. He goes, no, I haven't found. And they're about to dunk him for the third time. He goes, wait, are you sure this is where he fell in? Pulpit jokes. Anyway, moving right along. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And for those fathers who are single fathers, we celebrate you as well. Happy Mother's Day. Now, there's this interesting thing. Have you ever noticed, well, let me do it this way, that in the church that I grew up in, some churches that people have grown up in, it's dear Father, oh Father, this, Father, that, Father, oh Father, oh Father. Have you ever realized that without the mother, there couldn't be a father? Right? Otherwise, it's just some dude. Right? One more thing along that line. Have you ever really noticed the picture of Adam and Eve? That Adam has a belly button? What does that tell you? Yeah, exactly. So what we are talking about is the divine feminine. What we are talking about, happy Mother's Day. And I want to, of course, we are so very, very grateful to the mothers, because if it weren't for the mothers, we wouldn't be here, right? And I want to expand that. Because just like, oh Father, Father this and Father that, and without the mother, then it wouldn't be the father. So there's this balance that goes on. There's this yin yang that happens in life, and it is necessary in life. It's necessary. The feminine aspect of life is, for me, one of the most powerful aspects, because that's that creative portion. So in the Science of Mind and Spirit teaching symbol, there's a circle, and then there's a top part, which is spirit, and then there's a middle part. Let me go back to the top part: spirit, conscious mind, first cause, the word, and all that good stuff. The middle section is the subjective mind, the subconscious mind, the law, the soul, and then that middle and that lower section is the effect. It's what has been birthed, right? I want to talk about that middle section because that's the feminine part. That's where everything goes on. That's where the creative juices are flowing. See, so that top part, I'm going to use this term, that top part impregnates that middle part. When what we do with our subconscious mind, my brothers and sisters, that we impregnate our subconscious mind with the thoughts that we keep. I'm going to lower this just a bit before I raise it because I'm popping my peas. Popping your peas. So we impregnate through our thinking that subconscious mind, which is the subjective law, which is the creative aspect of our lives. Now, here's the thing, and you've heard me talk about this before, that one of the greatest gifts that we have is the gift of choice. The gift of choice. I just taught a class just recently, and I wanted to add to that, saying there's the gift of choice and the power of decision. See, because we have choices. If you're not aware of choices, go into the supermarket and check out the section on cheese. How many cheeses do we have, right? So we have all these choices, or choices of bread, or choices of juices, whatever. We have choices. Now, so that's the gift of choice. We can always choose. And what I like to say is, people say, we always have choice. We always have choice. We always have choice, except for one aspect. We don't have a choice in this. We have to create. We have no choice in that. Now, what happens is that we tend to, okay, none of you, but me and some of your friends, we tend to create unconsciously. Right? We're always creating. And then I may wonder, why am I going through this bad time? Why am I going through this hard time? And when I stop and think about it, I go, okay, well, what was I thinking about to bring me here? Because my thought impregnated the subconscious mind, which, by the way, only knows how to say yes. Only knows how to say, aye, captain, or captainette. Only knows how to say or answer in the affirmative. So when I find myself in a place of lack or limitation or fear and doubt and worry, the thing that I am to do is to stop and say, what have I planted in that soil of my life, in that feminine portion of my being that has birthed this experience? So far, so good?
Yes.
So now, what do we get to do? We get to have a new thought. As my beautiful dear friend Ricky Byers would say, we get to have a fresh thought, because there's nothing new under the sun, right? But let's have a fresh thought. So what are some of the thoughts that you are ready to change now? Now, I have to say this, that is not a rhetorical question. I do want to hear just a couple of answers. What are some of the fresh thoughts that you want to have now? Megan, this is working, right? Okay, all right.
Life is for me.
Life is for, well, of course it is. That's why you're here.
Yay.
But here's the thing, right? Life is for me. What do you choose to do with that life? What are you deciding? Because life is for us, right? Life is always for us. But now, what else? Enjoyment. I am having a fresh thought of enjoyment. Let's take two more.
Abundance flows to me from many unexpected and fabulous
Paths.
That's what I'm talking about. Abundance flows through Sharon and everyone else through so many fabulous paths. One more, please. Peace. I was waiting on you. I would say one more, Dean. Peace. So these are fresh thoughts. These are not new thoughts, right? But they may be a fresh thought for me because I'm having those thoughts freshly in my mind now. So now that we have these fresh thoughts and we have made the decision to have peace, to have enjoyment, to know that life is for me. Life is for me. Life is for me. Now we get to allow that really? Okay. We get to allow that to gestate within us. We get to allow that to gestate within us so that when it's time for it to be birthed through us, then it's birthed through us and as us. See, because when we change our vibration, when we raise our vibration, then the things around us also change to match the vibration that we are now stepping into. So far, so good? Who are you? Not rhetorical. Who are you? Presence of God. What was it? Light expressed. Who are you?
An awareness greater than this physical experience.
An awareness greater than this physical experience. Who are you? One more on this side, please.
Spirit.
Spirit. Banding together, spirit band. So here's the thing. With this feminine aspect that is in everyone, which is that subconscious mind, which by the way, we call it the law, that we speak our word into the law, and then we allow ourselves to nurture that soil through our affirmations, through our prayer, through our journaling, through speaking the word for ourselves, speaking the words for ourselves, and then we just allow it to happen. We're not here to make anything happen. We are to make it welcome. We're not here to make anything happen. We're here to make it welcome. And then we allow it to happen, which now brings us to boundaries. Oh, yeah. So I want to deepen our awareness and understanding on boundaries. Yes, we want to build boundaries, that people, and we want to set boundaries, I should say, set boundaries, to let people know that that's not acceptable to me. The way you're speaking to me is not acceptable to me. The way you're behaving towards me is not acceptable to me. Here's the thing, that we teach people how to treat us. So I grew up really quiet and shy. My friends would say, no, you weren't shy. And I was one of those individuals that would go along with whatever the group wanted to do, because I didn't have boundaries. And some of the stuff that we got into, oh my God, I'm so grateful that I'm safe and that I'm here. Until I realized I don't want to do that. I'm going to set a boundary for myself. They're going, what do you mean you're not going? I don't want to go. So that's an appropriate boundary. In relationship, which is a beautiful, I call relationship a spiritual practice. Intimate relationships are, well, all relationships, but intimate relationships is a spiritual practice because we set boundaries on how we want to be talked to, how we want to be treated, how we are going to treat our significant other, whoever that might be, in the family as well. But also, we want to expand our definition and our awareness of boundaries because there are things that are going on in life right now. Oh man, there's wars and rumors of wars. There's this and there's that. There's so much that's going on. And if we're not aware of getting snagged, we will then allow that stuff to come into our boundaries. And now I'm spiraling down and I'm complaining about what's going on. I'm pissed off about what's going on. And it's okay to be pissed off about what's going on. In fact, pissosity comes from a place of being hurt. Yes, pissosity. That's the state of being pissed off. Right? Iyanla Van Zandt. I got that from her years ago. But being pissed off is really coming from a place of hurt. Right? I'm angry at this because it hurts my heart to see what's going on. I was reading something last night about somebody wrote something. I didn't read the entire thing because that's just not, I don't want that in my space. But it was such an amazing, it was an interesting thing to read, where the part that I read, there was a teenage girl who was being arrested at a protest, and she was upset that her mother was being arrested. And this young girl was speaking out to the authorities about it, and the picture is of her on the ground in handcuffs the day before Mother's Day. Right? So now, I know, right? And that for some people can piss you off. What the heck? Right? So it's okay to get a little emotional about this. Now the thing is, how do I want to respond to that? How do I want to respond to stuff like that? Because there's stuff like that going on around us all the time. This is nothing new. Stuff like this has been going on for years and years and years and years. We, with our cameras and stuff, we now see it a lot more. So now, I refuse to let any of that pass this boundary that would keep me from looking at that through the eyes of love. Yes, it upsets me. Yes, I understand, I get it. And that's my call for prayer. That's my call to see that life, as Mary says, is for us. Stuff like that goes on allows me to go, okay, number one, I don't know what their soul has signed up for, but I know this, that I'm not going to allow that to break me down and go past my boundaries. I have a boundary of peace. I have a boundary of love. I have a boundary of unconditional love, that no matter what happens, I'm going to love that situation no matter what. No matter what. Now, that's not an easy thing to do. I will admit that. There are times, my brothers and sisters, where I'm like, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to loving that after I go vent. Because sometimes we need to vent. And I love that. Think of a pressure cooker. It has a vent. Thank God. Otherwise, so when something happens and it has you a little upset, find someone to vent with or vent to. Or go out and take a walk. Whatever the venting looks like for you, I just had Mark in my mind. If the venting is playing some bass line, if venting for me, Bruce, sometimes venting is me getting on the drums and playing. Just playing. And I played my drums where I'm in tears because I'm upset. But that's my way, because I have a boundary. I have boundaries. And the boundary is I will not let anything disturb my peace. That's my boundary. I had an affirmation starting back in 2000. God, that was 25 years ago? Sheesh.
Shocking, isn't it?
Isn't it though?
Shocking sometimes.
Shocking!
Yes.
She's up there, I'm not even 25 yet. The affirmation is, and I stick to it today, say it every single day, that I am the joy of God. And my boundary is I will not let anything in to keep me from feeling that. Now, there are things that have happened. There are things, yeah, it does. And this is my boundary. You cannot get through this at all. I'm going to be the joy of God even when I'm in tears. Because I will come back to being that joy. So the boundaries that I'm asking everyone to build for yourselves, really, is the boundary of love. Because heaven knows we need it. Heaven knows. And heaven is within. Heaven knows. So there's something within you that knows that the world needs your love, the world needs your peace, the world needs your clarity, the world needs your music, the world needs your poetry, the world needs your meditation, the world needs your word. So the boundary is, I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. But now we can talk about what does work. And that goes to raise your voice. Raise your voice. Speak the word you want to have come back to you. Was it Gandhi? Yes, it was. It was Gandhi who said, be the change you want to see. Not look for the change, not think about the change. Be the change you want to see. So when we raise our voices, brothers and sisters, what we're talking about is raising our voice from a foundation of love. I stand for peace. I stand for truth. Raise your voice. What is it that you want to experience? And then plant that seed into the divine feminine, which is the internal and eternal law of our lives, and then allow it to be birthed through us. Cool?
Yeah.
Let's pray together. Let's anchor this in prayer. Raising our voice. Mike's saying, I love this saying, ain't life grand? It is absolutely beautiful. And so it is in this grand awareness of the grandness of life that I speak this word, and I speak it from a place of gratitude. I am so very grateful for this breath. I'm grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this opportunity to speak this word, recognizing first and foremost this infinite intelligence that is called by different names. I choose to call it God, that infinite intelligence from which all things are created, which is guiding our direction. I recognize that it is at the very center of all of life, from that little grain of sand to the expansiveness of the galaxies. All there is God, the love intelligence that governs the universe through divine law and unconditional love. And so as I recognize and acknowledge the oneness, the isness, the fullness, the allness of God as being everywhere present, I know that right where I am, God is fulfilling his life in, through, and as the I am that I am. Oh, wait, there's more. As I recognize this to be the truth of my life, I know this to be the truth of each individualized expression of the one sitting here today in the Centers for Spiritual Living, Delaware. That right here, right now, God is, we are, and we are magnificent. And so it is from my awareness of our oneness that I speak this word on behalf of each and every one of us. As we stand boldly in the divinity of our being, we allow ourselves to raise our voices for peace, for love, for grace, for joy, for laughter, for happiness, for abundance. We raise our voices, knowing that as we raise our voice, as we speak our word, we are speaking it into an infinite intelligence that always says yes. And then we just say yes, and we accept the fulfillment of the word that we have spoken, the word that we feel, the word that we absolutely know is completing itself right now. So for this and for so much more than these words can say, I remain forever grateful and thankful. It is from this space of gratitude that I release this word into the beautiful and dynamic activity of law. And I release my word as law, because I know that as law, my word returns unto us completely fulfilled, simply because this word is a law unto itself. Your word is a law unto itself, and all it knows is its own fulfillment. So gratefully, so very gratefully, we allow it to be. Naming, claiming, and declaring that it is good. And so it is. Take a breath. Peace and blessings.
I didn't mean to give you For all the harm you've done, I didn't plan to understand you, but against my will I become. Searching my soul, I found a place. Now there's no mistaking this calmer space. I never counted my blessings, only saw where you failed. Blinded myself to lessons you taught into the detail. Time has a way of clearing sight, like slowly someone turned on my heat. I've added years to my life, years to my life. I'm saying goodbye to my anger. I've frozen years of my life, holding so much cold inside. Now finally I cry, I find I have cried the ice away. I didn't know you consumed me, couldn't see what I'd become. Thought I was some kind of grown up, I was still so young. The more I denied it, the worse it grew, till all I was left with was blaming you. I've added years to my life, years to my life. I'm saying goodbye to my anger. I've frozen years of my life, holding so much cold inside. Now finally I find I have cried the ice away. Years to my life, I say goodbye to my anger. I've frozen years of my life, holding so much cold inside. Now finally I find I've cried the ice away. Years to my life.
That's a damn nice song. And we got it done. Beautiful piece. Boundaries. I'd like to invite Scott up to speak about Education Sunday.
And yes, I decided today to creatively express myself as a bouquet of flowers for Mother's Day, which came from a beautiful class that I took. I just finished an 8-week course that's based on the book Power Decision by Raymond Charles Barker, and that was led by Eugene, Uncle Eugene. This class reinforced for me the knowledge that we have the ability to make decisions every day, and to make powerful and positive decisions in every aspect of our lives. Every day we choose to make decisions that support our lives. We have the power to redirect how we see things that happen in our lives. Stop, take a deep breath, choose love, choose God, because that is who we are. The 4 main focus points were to decide to live a happy life, to decide to live your life richly, to decide to make healthy choices, and decide to live creatively. Eugene is inspirational and by me a channel of the universal truth. Thank you. Truly one of the best parts of taking advantage of our beautiful classes is the connection and bonding that we receive from spending true quality and meaningful time with members of our spiritual family here at CSL Delaware. I absolutely recommend taking any of our classes. No matter how long any of us have studied or worked on ourselves, there's always room for growth and more learning. I invite you to take a positive and make a positive decision in your life and take any of our classes. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you. Scott came through the door this morning, and you are a bouquet of flowers. Thank you. That was so sweet. And we are so blessed here. It was Mary Ann, she came, I was watching her gracefully walk down the hallway, and we just said, we're so blessed here. And now is the time to show our appreciation for these many, many blessings, our beautiful music ministry. And Eugene, thank you. You have got I've got some spiritual wheels turning. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be contemplating a lot this week because of that wonderful message. And we're blessed with messages week after week, these inspirational messages. And our community, all the people that we get to see and hug. I get the best hugs here.
You give the best hugs
and
too.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. But we are truly blessed. So let's take a moment now and together do the blessing of our gifts. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving. Woo! That's always my favorite line. I give freely and fearlessly. And so I encourage you all to do the same. Come on through, Linda. And we do accept donations through the PayPal button on our website or by checks or cash. And those of you who are like me that use automatic payments or PayPal, please bless the basket as it passes. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed.
so, I just wanted when the circulation is open. Good.
I was waiting for the blessed
I know,
always.
and so are you. I was staying on schedule.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yes.
Thank you. Wonderful, and we also all know that prayer works, right? We know that, we're blessed by that here as well. So please join Eugene in the back after service for prayer. You may also place your prayer requests in the prayer box that we have in the back. And all the practitioners, they truly pray for you for 1 week. And it's okay to keep putting message after message, week after week. Just keep it coming, and they'll keep praying. And I'm happy to help with the bookstore today. So you can see me if you'd like to purchase something. And now back to Sharon and our beautiful spirit band. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun.
All right, let's stand for our final congregational song of the day. This is a fun one. If you have something you can bang on, I forgot to bring the percussion out, so clap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. I give myself, everybody, permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live happiness and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live happiness and free. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to be passionate and free. Keep going. To be all I can be. I give myself permission to be passionate and free. I give myself. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful, beyond measure. It is not our might, it is our light. It's not our darkness that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate. And last one, I give myself permission to be all I can be. I give myself permission to live passionate and free.
Yeah. And now I assume someone has gone and gotten kitties.
Circling. Are we circling up?
We will circle. We will circle.
Everybody join the circle.
was sitting here. So, how are you? All right, you? Good, thank you. Good to see you.
Grand Rising, everyone. My name is Nicole. I'm the youth art teacher for this Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Jalen was in my class today. We did a gift for my mother. Love you, Mom.
That says it all.
Okay. All right, so.
Are they still with us?
Hello, brother. How are you? There you go. All right, so we're going to pray out. What a delightful service. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I have to say, I wasn't expecting such a large crowd on Mother's Day. And what a delight that we showed up to be together in family today. And blessings on all we mothers. Yes, which is everybody, as we've said. All right, so holding hands and just looking around for a moment as we celebrate within and without the joy of life itself, and that creative aspect that we all are of love. So, trying to remember the prayer I'm saying. Perfect God within me. Perfect God within me. Perfect life within me, which is God.
Perfect life within me, which is God.
Come through me in the fullest and highest expression of good that I am.
Come through me in the fullest and highest expression of good that I am.
Lead me always on the path of perfection, of truth and love, and cause me to see only the good.
What she said.
Cause me to walk on the path of perfect love and truth.
Cause me to walk on the path of perfect love and truth.
And cause me to see only the good, the truth, the light, and the love.
And cause me to see only the good, the truth, the light, and the love.
And together we say, and so it Thank you. And a gift, and a treat, and a celebration. There are flowers for everyone in the back. Roses, please grab one or two as long as they last, making sure everybody gets one first.
And a lot of beautiful bread.
What's that?
Bread. Help yourself to bread.
Help yourself to the bread in the back. There's bread here as well. Well, all these treats don't come. So beauty and nourishment.
I want everybody to just put your hands together for Megan. This is her first time running the show alone. Thank you so much. We love you.
And remember, circle up for prayer with Eugene. Yes. Circle up for prayer.